Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd! And it's time for a quickie EP review of the latest EP from Kero Kero Bonito, TOTEP EP? Kero Kero Bonito is a pop trio hailing from the UK, whose record that I reviewed not too long ago, one of my favorite albums of that year, is actually one of the most bubbly, colorful, fun, and personality-driven pop albums to drop this decade, smashing together elements of dance music and hip-hop, as well as Japanese pop and synth pop. It's not going to be for everyone. Some people are naturally going to find Kero Kero Bonito just a little too cutesy and funny and weird and I don't know, childlike. So I get it if you're not a fan. I get it. But they have a new EP out, which I was very excited for after they dropped one of the teaser tracks to this thing, Only Acting, which was kind of a change of pace for them because it was a guitar-driven track, not so many beats and synths laced throughout the cut. There were actually a few musical passages on this track that read to me as being like pop-punk-esque. And overall, it was a style, it was a vibe, it was a flavor the band pulled off pretty well, despite it not playing to their typically cute and eclectic strengths. So that did have me pretty excited to listen to this new EP. However, it is kind of a letdown in my opinion. It's just 4 tracks, it's just 11 minutes, so pretty scant songs on this thing, not really all that fleshed out. And the rest of the EP is guitar driven as well, which is not necessarily a bad thing. However, I don't really think this sound plays to Kero Kero Bonito's strengths, nor do I think they really kind of built these songs out all that well, because for the most part, what the band delivers here is just a very bland, watered-down indie pop sound. Some of the tracks on here actually sort of sound like what could be demos for songs that they might build upon down the road, build up into the impossibly cute sound they're known for on their breakout album. While some of the melodies and the vocals on this EP are okay, it just doesn't really have that much bite, it doesn't really have that much color, it doesn't really have that much energy either. The EP overall just feels very drab and kind of falls flat on its face. Outside of the track Only Acting, I'm really kind of indifferent toward this thing. I don't really care for it that much. And there's very little on this EP, in my opinion, that is going to keep me coming back to it throughout the year. So while I'm glad I guess the band took a risk, tried something different, or maybe showed a rawer and more stripped back side of themselves to their audience, this is just not really all that interesting of a release to me, and I personally can't wait to hear the trio get back to some more cutting edge sounds. But those are my thoughts on the EP. Over here next to my head is the direction review, as well as a link to subscribe to the channel. If you want to hit those up, that would be nice. You can also leave an angry comment in the comments if you're disagreeing with what I'm saying, or leave a thoughtful comment, which would be preferred. Anthony Fantano, Kero Kero Bonito, forever.